Yay! Cardi B confirms something that we already knew. She's pregnant. Again. Let's go ahead and get into it, y'all. But first, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. And let's do this. What's up, everybody, and welcome to a brand new episode of Talk the Real Deal with AT2. And yes, I'm your boy AT2. How everybody doing? How everybody living? How everybody feeling today? I actually forgot to share this video out. What's up, everybody? Shout out to Casey. Shout out to my big bro, Casey. Thank you for being here. What's up, Denitria? Thank you. You were the first one. What's up, Cam? What's up, Anitra? We got everybody up in the building. Please hit that like button. All right, let me share this out. Okay, so without further ado, the news is out. Cardi B confirms that she is pregnant. Now, put a 1 in the chat if you already knew she was pregnant. We all knew. It's so crazy because, like, when she announced her tour, I was like, how is she going to tour with a baby? You know, it's funny. I think everybody else knows when Cardi B is pregnant except her. Like, we always know when she's pregnant. That woman will stay pregnant for the rest of her life. Maybe it's a trauma response. You know how, like, Nick Cannon said having all them babies was a trauma response? Even though he's going to put those kids through trauma. But he said that was a trauma response. Maybe this is Cardi B's trauma response, you know? What's up, Gigi? What's up, Barbie? We got Chloe. We got Tired Soul up in the building. Yeah, everybody knew. What's up, Juan? Khalees, yeah, we all knew. We all knew she was pregnant. I mean, yeah, that's why I was all like, well, how's she gonna tour with a baby? But she's claiming that she gonna pop out the baby beforehand. So congratulations, good luck. But again, Cardi B's personal life always overshadows any career accomplishments that she ever makes. Like, all we know about Cardi is the mess. We don't know her music. We barely know that. I mean, to be honest, all the songs on her album so far that we listened to, it ain't hitting like Bodak Yellow, you know? It's not hitting like, what's the one song with G-Eazy? That's some money. You know, it's not hitting like that. It's not. It's lackluster. You can tell she was forced to put out this album. I don't care what you say. She was forced to put out the album. And maybe she kept getting pregnant because she knew if she got pregnant, she'd be able to push the album back. She would be able to push it back. But this time her record labels are like, no, you can't keep pushing this album back. You got to go ahead and have this goddamn baby and, you know, still put out this album. We don't care about you having no baby, because she literally said she's going to get pregnant. I mean, she's going to deliver the baby and then be practicing for her tour and stuff like that. And her tour starts in February, so she must be due by December. I can't imagine she has the baby in January and then she gotta, I think she's due probably in December. It'll give her, you know, a little time, 2 weeks. Hey, listen, they give her 2 weeks to heal. You better heal up in 2 weeks and get your ass in practice. And, you know, is she gonna be able to do a tour? Can she put on a show? We haven't seen it. Let's get into the interview, y'all.
Stefon Diggs, that she's sharing first and only on CBS Mornings. But I want to start right away with, you know, because the rumors on the streets be talking. Mm-hmm. And so the latest rumor about you is that you are having a baby. Mm-hmm. And I want to know what, if anything, you want to share about that with the class. Mm-hmm.
Well, yes. I am. I'm having a baby with my boyfriend, Stefon Diggs.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations. How are you feeling about that? And that this will be baby number 4 for you, Cardi.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Let's get those lights up.
I'm actually I'm excited. I'm happy. I feel like I'm in a good space. I feel very strong. I feel very powerful that I'm doing all this work, but I'm doing all this work while I'm creating a baby. Me and my man, we're very supportive of each other. We're like in the same space in our careers, but like in different,
By that, what do you mean by that same space? That you're both doing well? What do you mean?
You know what it is? That I feel like we're really great.
So what the streets are saying is that Stefon allegedly has 5 kids because there's a woman currently who's claiming to be pregnant with twins. So this will be his 6th child if that other situation is true. Yes, his 6th child. Cardi know how to pick them.
And one of the best at what we do. And me and him think the same way. Like, it's like, yeah, we're one of the greatest, but what's next? What we doing again? We do it again. We have to do it again all the time. It's not like we're never like comfortable. We just want to keep doing it. And that's just how we both are.
You have a song on your new album. I can't wait for people to hear the new music, but there's a song called Safe.
Yeah.
Is he somebody that makes you feel safe?
Very safe in both ways. Physically, I mean, like, you see how big he is.
Yes, I did see. Yes.
And
remember, I just find it so strange because remember they were on that boat with all those girls and stuff like that, and he had the pink powder. What's up, Juice? What's up, Kay? He had the pink powder. That Tusi. He had that Tusi in his hand while the girls were bumping and grinding on him and everything like that. And Cardi was on the boat with him. I don't know what kind of relationship they have, but the shit's freaky, y'all. It's freaky. But hey, they like it. I love it.
And he just makes me feel safe and very confident and very like strong.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like 2 weeks ago, I was literally having a panic attack. I was like crying and crying and crying just because I was just getting really nervous with, the whole album rollout. People were coming at me very hard. Sometimes people love you, people hate you.
Mm-hmm.
And people was just saying very mean things about me. And I'm like, see, this is why I don't put music out, because it's like, this is my art and this is something that I put a lot of love and time to it.
No, you don't put your music out because you don't want to work hard. You could have had an album out. I'm trying to give her grace, but it's always like, I didn't want to put on my album because my album, I just wasn't. She should have got her some English classes and she should have put out an album. That's it. And here, I'm coming from a loving spot because I even said I need to take speech classes because I know I know a lot. I know I say a lot. I'm just talking for her because she doesn't speak English that well, even though she's American. She doesn't speak English that well. So she needs to take those English classes and work on her speech and everything. Like, she should have been doing that. Listen, when her kids are homeschooled, she need to sit right next to her kids being homeschooled so she can learn her some English too. Just saying.
And it's just like, sometimes, like, it's like when people just rip it apart, it hurts you and it crushes you. And
what's up, Joshua?
Like, girl, you better get it together. And it's like, he makes me feel very confident. I feel like
exactly
feeling safe is feeling confident, feeling like it's like, you could do it. And it makes you feel like you could take over the world.
Well, there was all sorts of speculation. Is she not? Did you decide that you weren't ready to talk about it? What was your thinking there? Why did you think, okay, now I'm going to talk about it?
By the way, now that I talked about it, y'all better get my album. Y'all wanted to know, right? Now y'all know. Now y'all could buy my album so I could buy Pampers and diapers and.
No, we already knew this was. That's the thing about this. Like, oh, thank you for confirming it, but we knew. And you know what the funny part is? That she's not going to be called a baby mama. She's not going to have that moniker, which an average everyday woman, especially a Black woman, would have that title of a baby mama. She's not going to have that title.
All that type of stuff. I told ya, now go support my album because I'm a mother of 4 now.
Yes.
But no, I just was like, can I just say it on my own time? Like, I'm not hiding.
Yeah, on my own time.
Like, on my own time. Yeah, it's like on my own terms. Let me close some deals first. You know what I'm saying? Let me close some deals first. And it's like, you know what? you don't really want to say right away that you're pregnant. Like, it's like, let me see a couple of more sonograms. Let my baby be healthy. And you know what's so crazy? I haven't till today. Matter of fact, I have to tell them this week before this interview come out. I haven't even told my parents.
No way, Cardi.
I haven't told my parents. They just be looking at me like,
Cardi. Wait. Back up. Why haven't you told them?
Because I'm scared of them. I'm very scared of my parents.
You're scared of your parents?
I'm very scared of my parents.
Do they like Stefon? Do they like him?
Yes, they like him.
They like him.
They do like him. They do like him. So,
do they know him? Do they really know him like that to like him enough for you to be his I don't know.
Something tells me they'll be happy for you because you have children, he has children. Were you thinking, you know, the way we feel about each other, we both want to have a child together?
Yes. I mean, you know, everybody kept telling me like I should have fun.
Yes.
And we had a little bit of too much fun, and now I'm here. I'm here. We had too much fun.
And Miss Hillary, I definitely respect your comment. And I want to say, me being a man, naturally I'm misogynistic, and it's something that I always want to work on. I never want this to come off like I'm telling Cardi like, oh, you need to pick the perfect opportunity to have a baby. But what I'm saying is, you know, when you're engulfed in a whole divorce and everything, what's up, Darcy? When you're engulfed in a whole divorce and everything else going on, and you're trying to say, oh, I'm putting out music, and then because here's the thing, a baby is a blessing, and I never want it to come off like I'm saying like, oh my God, you're pregnant. But I mean, she's pregnant a whole bunch of times. It's not like she couldn't conceive a child and then all of a sudden now she's having a baby. You know, she tends to do this a lot, and you're having a baby with someone that you don't really know. And allegedly he has twins on the way. And there's a whole nother allegation that we're going to get into as well, too. I don't feel she knows this man. Put a 1 in the chat. You feel that she knows this man. Put a 2 in the chat. She doesn't know this man. And let's be honest. Don't we all get in relationships with people we don't know? And then you find out later like, oh, wait, you ain't what I expected. How many of us? We all do it. Thank you, Kayla. And thank you for welcoming everybody, beautiful. I appreciate that. Thank you. You can't get much. You know what, Karma? You have a point. Listen. But, you know, even with that, I don't like, how is Stefon as a father? Like, do we know him as a dad? I mean, I guess, you know, listen, with Stefon, she's putting out music. With Offset, she wasn't putting out music. So, I mean, I guess there's a point, right? What's up, Mimi? Kay said it's more about life choices, and maybe some of her choices are showing up a little less than a plus. It happens. Yes. Less than A plus. I got you. Yeah, that's the problem. You know, it's like these mishaps, and I don't want to say mishaps, but it's just like, for instance, because I don't want you guys to think I'm just talking about the pregnancy. It's a lot of other things. Like the lawsuit with the security guard. Like, yeah, that was prolonged, and, you know, it just happened that they went to court finally for it. But that situation happened in 2018. But are we going to say like this is the only situation that Cardi B is going to be in? It was just a couple of years ago when she threw the mic at the girl. Now the girl is suing her for throwing the mic at her. But mind you, Cardi B had said, throw water on me before that whole mic incident happened. It just so the girl accidentally hit her in the face with the water, right? And so Cardi got mad and threw it, but she was telling people to throw water on.
Yeah, we're very excited. We're
Yeah,
very
and you're
happy. We
both
talk about it
happy,
all the time.
and you're both happy about it.
Yes, we're very
But
happy.
I'm
about it.
happy for you to see you this happy because we all know you went through a very messy divorce with Offset.
Mhm.
Were you worried about opening your heart up again or falling in love again or even dating again? Were you concerned about that?
Yes. And one thing about like dating, like it's like when you date, you feel like you're like 16 again. And I don't
Well,
really
you want to feel like you're 16. You want to meet somebody that makes you feel like that.
you do, but then it's like you also remember
Mhm.
what you dealt with when you were 16. So it's like restarting
Well,
again.
that part, yeah.
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 And being open
And vulnerable.
and vulnerable.
Mhm.
And like one time he just told me, like, it's like, let me heal you. Give me a chance for me to heal you. And it's like, okay.
That's the thing. The divorce is not even final yet. It's not final. It's still going on because he's asking for alimony. Like Offset wants some money, and just like you guys said earlier, this is definitely going to be used in court because when you're married, isn't the baby presumed to be the husband's? So technically, this is Offset's baby, even though he didn't have help, making the baby. This is Offset's baby. I'm just saying. Oh, shoot, I'm a Sagittarius too. Depends on the state. Okay. And Offset has been throwing digs about the baby and stuff like that. So it seemed like he knew about the baby a while ago. At Sephora, he did. He did. That's definitely a mark on him. But then it's like, I don't know. I don't know. Respectfully, yeah. And I think she needed that time to heal. I'm not saying that she couldn't have fun, but damn, like shit. As far as financially, will the baby be taken care of? Yeah, but with all these allegations about him, you the fifth baby mama, the fifth one. And something that we're not talking about. Okay, I'm kind of done with this right now. Something that we're not talking about. We're not talking about the whole allegation with the stylist that allegedly Stefon was trying to get some of that Kit Kat bar. The white chocolate, the white chocolate Kit Kat bar. Oh,
You and Stefon Diggs have known each other since Baltimore. Not you brought the receipt. You got the receipt back.
This is actually a translucent Hermes invitation from that of a show in 1997.
Okay.
They gifted this to everybody in attendance, so they're pretty rare.
Okay.
It's an Hermes bag, and these are what we'll call the Diggs files.
The Stefon Diggs files. I'm done. How did he drug you? Like, how does that happen?
We pull up to the house. When we pull up to the house, he talking to me about all the girls that he got now. 20 girls.
And you said they were all Spanish?
Spanish girls that barely even spoke English.
In text that you provided, come get this ass bust.
Even though I was drugged, even though I was violated, I never thought that the next step would be my life being threatened. But the situation with Drake went viral on the internet after he told me I was ratting on Stefon. And I came back at him and I'm like, bro, how the fuck am I ratting on Stefon if this is a relationship?
So before I start, I want to say this. It's not the allegation, because a lot of times with this scandal, we just look at the gay part and we don't look at the actual crime. Just like with Diddy. I think the reason why we were so desensitized from Diddy is because we were looking at the gay part and not the the actual crimes that were being committed. I think that overshined the whole Diddy case because we were like, oh, he likes the and we weren't talking about the actual crimes. I think that really hurt the case. But in this case, the big thing about this is that Chris, he was a stylist. He styled Stefon. He said that Stefon tried to lick his ear in a sexual manner. He's been, he was trying to court him and he was trying to bust them biscuits. Let's just say that. He wanted to bust his biscuits and he wasn't able to do that. And so what ends up happening, he didn't want this to get out. Now, Chris, he claims to be a straight man, the stylist. He claims to be a straight man. And, he's saying that he told the Stefon that he wasn't down with that. And Stefon tried to drug him and then take advantage of him, all this other stuff, right? Well, he didn't want this information to come out. So what ended up happening was that Stefon had his brother and some other guys allegedly beat him up, steal his chain. There's even a photo of the chain that they stole from Chris, and Stefon was wearing it. And the Drake part was that him and Drake were cool, and he reached out to Drake and was all like, yo, Stefon did X, Y, and Z to me. And Drake was all like, oh, you snitching. And he basically said that he wanted no parts of it. So Drake left him hanging, and then it's been like this whole back and forth thing. And it's like, listen, this is some real serious allegations. And the whole part about him getting beat up, that's on camera. Now, can we say Stefon sent them guys over to do that? No, that's an allegation. So we have to say allegedly. But the video of him getting beat up, it's too graphic because you can see the blood on his face. Y'all, the way they listen, I think I talked about it in a video a long time ago. Like, if you go back, you can go see it. But yeah, the video, it was gruesome. It was gruesome. It was a crime committed. Yeah, the whole crime was that he had them. He was allegedly drugged him and tried to take advantage of him. And then to cover up the secret, he had him beaten up. And then they stole his chain. And Stefon was wearing the chain that they stole from him when they beat him up. So yeah, the crime was committed. Stop focusing on the gay stuff. Yes, it's salacious. We know. The crime. Focus on the crime. And if he like a little cock and booty, that's what he like. But focus on the crime, damn it. Did I say it like that? I didn't mean to say it like that. I'm sorry. What's up, Marlon? How you doing? Crazy, he just had a kid before you even dated him. And dog met chicks. Yeah, listen. Nasty Mac. Listen, at this point with Cardi, it's like, you like it, I love it. You like it, I love it. That's all I can say. You like it, I love it. Like, there's no more. What can you really say at this point? If she wants to deal with all that, then hey, deal with it. That's defamation. How do you know that it's look? Yes, hit that like button. Yes, thank you. Again, I know that there was the text message communication between Drake and him that was released telling him about the situation, so that we can confirm. You can even find that I think Baller Alert has it. He had posted it on like his story. Like, there was communication where he did tell Drake, so there was a situation. He claims that he has the receipts. I'm kind of curious. Next, is it this Friday? I wonder, is it this Friday? I think it's this Friday the interview comes out. Oh yeah, 5 days ago. Yeah, so it's this Friday the interview comes out. So I'm very curious. And Tasha Shady, How are you gonna release that interview the day the album? What Tasha should do is release it today. Release it today, Tasha. Let us see it. Oh, thank you, Sky. I appreciate that. Release that interview. At this point, go ahead and release it right now. Let us see it. Now she confirmed the baby. You ain't gotta worry about nothing. Release that damn video today. Release it. Or at least give us like the first 10 minutes. The first 10 minutes on your YouTube, and then that'll make us want to go see it on the website. I'm telling you. Whew. But y'all, again, a baby is a blessing. I will never not say congratulations to Cardi B. It is a blessing. I just don't know if her hopping into a new situation is the best, especially amidst of this very public divorce and everything that's going on. Her album is named Am I the Drama? And I think Cardi B answered that question perfectly. Yes, you are the drama. And let's be honest about something. We love the drama, so keep it coming. But again, Cardi, we want to talk about your music. We don't want to talk about your drama. Or maybe we do. But, we're not talking about your music. That's the bad part. We're not talking about the music. That's what we should be focusing on. But hell, you giving us the content and you giving us the drama to talk about. Thank you. Deuces, everybody. We out.